I know I've not put any videos up in a little bit, but this is what I've been working on. I've been just going through literally everything and bagging it up. I've got all these bags of beads, but now I've got bags of beads. So like this used to be really full, and now I have all of these. And I've got trays of beads. I've got some lots I made up here and put on Etsy or eBay, but I may switch them over to Etsy because I just don't think things are gonna sell on eBay. So these are just some of the listings I have up on eBay right now. But you can see I've just got so much. This is a box I haven't gone through yet. And this is some stuff that's bagged and some stuff that's not. Some more that's bagged. More that's bagged in here. And this is what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks. There's some green beads I've still got to go through. It's a lot. I've been doing some autumn. I've got more purple. I've got a bunch of stone, more blues. It's just, and then these are other listing things I have. So my studio's a mess, but when I get done with that shelf over there, there should be very few of those beads left. I've pared it down quite a bit, and I'm leaving it where it's at for now. But once and I've got a bunch of empty boxes. 4 I got at a yard sale the other day. But once I'm done bagging, I got more bags of beads over here. I've got neutral. I've got a bunch of Halloween themed, some orange. I got a bag of pink here, but this is a bag of black. These are the reds that I've already bagged up. So you can see I've been working pretty hard. And one of the things I'm thinking of doing on eBay is up there I've got, you know, all my findings like earring wires and head pins and loop pins. I'm thinking of making up some kits with beads and I'll show you some of these while I talk. Beads and findings to make earrings or necklaces. I've got chains, just all kinds of cool beads here. And these will all get listed on eBay. Please don't ask me to buy something because by the time this goes up, I may have already listed it. I may have put it somewhere where I can't find it. But everything you're seeing will be on Etsy over the next month. I figure I'm probably going to be listing 1,000 things on Etsy. My husband and I did the figures, and it's going to probably cost me $200 to list it all because it's 20 cents per listing. But I think that extra 20 cents will be worth it because Etsy will combine orders. And if you order $35, you get free shipping. And people do that a lot. On eBay, I just had a poor customer request me combine her shipping. I did it. I got some really neat things in here. I did it, and then it didn't go through. So I only paid for one shipping for both her items, but she didn't get the refund. So I just had to go back on today and refund her. So this is something I took apart at one point. And I've got a lot of cool stuff like this I'm going to take apart and put the pieces. This will go with this box over here because that's what's in there, is a lot of that kind of thing. But you can see I have chains, I have all kinds of things. And my friend Colleen asked if I'd do a video showing all my brooches, which Colleen I am going to do. But anyway, I've just got so many beads I'm going through. And that doesn't count all the ones, look at down here. Look, I'm on my rolly chair. I'm being lazy. I've still got a few bags here. I've got some wooden beads. I've got kids beads, which I might be putting some of those up too. There's yellow down there, and then I don't know what the other colors, some silver. I've got a tub right there, which is like Southwestern type. Like if I had an earring or something that was Southwestern, I put it in there. And I'll be selling lots of those. And then a lot of the beads that are in here, I'm probably going to get about half more of that gone. I'm going to get it down to the stuff I really love. And then I'm going to start on all the fabric and doing lots of fabric. It's going to be a lot of stuff, but it's going to be worth it in the end. I just want to get it all sold and into people's hands that can enjoy it. Over there are 4 tubs of sequins that I'll be putting in lots. And I'm actually going to be pulling a few things out of my private collection and putting them in some of the lots. So I'll make sure my Etsy store is linked below this video so that you can go there. Now, none of this is listed on there yet, but I'm finishing bagging up a little bit more. And then this is all listings down here, stuff I'm going to list on eBay and Etsy. There's a bunch of jewelry down there and back there. This is all stuff I have to process. It's a lot. You can see how many purple beads are still in there. These are all, like I said, stones. So it's a lot. It's going to be, I just bought 1,000 little baggies. I bought the kind that you staple. See, I've got a lot of these, but I bought 1,000 of these. And these you fold over twice and staple. And for now, they're going in these while I list them, because I have to take them out of the bag, photograph them. But then when I put them into bags, if they're small enough for this, they'll go in this. Otherwise, I might put them back in the zippy bag. I might even cut the top off, fold it over, and staple it. It's just a lot more secure and less cumbersome when you're packing it. I'm going to be listing a lot of single things. I'm going to be listing lots where there's like, you know, maybe 20 or 30 of these bags. I've got a couple lots like that on eBay right now that nobody's looking into, and I'm very confused by it. But I've got, I think, one with 50 different bags of beads and one with 25 and then one with some pendants and stuff all on eBay, and they're not selling. So I think they're all going to get moved over to eBay. You know, I've got, this is just a few of the chains I've got to do something with. I mean, I've just got so much stuff. And like I said, when I'm done with this studio, I want to have less than half of my stuff. Now, I probably won't get rid of any of my seed beads because I do want to get back to making my seed bead jewelry. But like all my sequin ribbon over there, I'll probably be listing some of that in lots. Some of my cutouts and just some of the sequins. I have some that I have many duplicates of, and maybe some of those. That's like some vintage stuff, mixed sequins. And I got more fabric ribbons, little sari, you know, the Indian saris, the beautiful gowns. Well, those are all scraps up there. And I'll be making lots with all of that. I'm going to be putting my copper back up there. It says broken jewelry, but those are all pieces of radiator copper finning that I've sold on eBay and our Etsy before. And there's tons of things in here, rhinestone, you know, rhinestone things that'll be going into lots. Just so much stuff. I've got all this rhinestone stuff. And like I said, I've still got to go through it, pick out what I actually want. And these are all just embellishments. Like, look at these fun little records. And then there's that. I'm going to go through and pick out what I want, which I'm hoping will be less than 2 bins. After that, my 2 daughters and oldest granddaughter are going to go through what's left. Now, I will pull some stuff out that I know they won't want. Like, I'm probably going to sell the McDonald's farm set, and I've got a couple other sets like that nobody's going to want. And then I've got all my sets of 4 in there. There's 4 cookie cutters, and I'm going to start putting those back up. And maybe even making some kits with the sequins and the seed beads and the felt to make those 4 ornaments. I'm not sure. So it's a lot. It's going to be my full-time job. But I still want to create. But right now, I'm just struggling to work my way through this and get to a place where I can create. Because right now, I don't know if you've ever been through it, but my creativity is kind of turned off because, I mean, it's just a mess in here. I've got stuff on the floor because I have nowhere to put it. I've got more packing stuff over here. This is where I pack up my orders. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. But you can see I'm doing lots of fun lots. Like these are all large pink. These are all going to be like stone chips that I'm going to put in some lots. And these are big. These are all big black beads. I've got stuff like these gorgeous focal beads that are glass. And then I've got some pieces I took apart that are absolutely stunning. Now these I have to research. They could be worth $5. They could be worth $20. I don't know. So I got several bags of the large beads. I just knocked, oh, my hand gel down. And just some neat focal beads, and these are little teapots and coffee cups. So there's going to be a lot of fun stuff listed. And, you know, I've got more lampwork beads. And so see, on Etsy, I can afford to sell them in small lots because people can they can put all their stuff in one lot, and I will only charge them what it actually costs to ship. If 20 items cost me not much more than one, then that's what they'll pay. Now, it depends on the weight. Clearly, if you bought 5 of those big bags, it's going to save you a little on shipping, because I might be able to put it in a flat rate, but it won't be like pay for one and get a bunch free, because those are all, I think I wrote on there the ounces on them. So they're all pretty, 6.1 ounces. Oh, I forgot to put it on there, but they're all about 6 ounces, round about 6 ounces each. So clearly 4 of those is going to be 24 ounces. So it won't go for the same price as 6 ounces, but it might be cheaper. And I can do that on Etsy. Like this big lot here is all Halloween. It's listed on eBay. But if I put this on Etsy, this is some gorgeous pieces of stone. Another beautiful stone piece. If I put them on Etsy, then what will happen is somebody could combine the shipping, and it'll be based on the weight. So I'm thinking eBay's great for purses and maybe some of the jewelry and knickknacks and household and stuff like that, books. But Etsy's better for the pieces and parts, the beads. Like these are all photographed, I'm about to list. These are all ceramic big beads. And then these are just some unusual pieces I've taken apart. And that's the thing about half my beads are really cool things that I took apart. You know, these are all things that were a piece of jewelry and I took them apart and got all these pieces. And some are beads I bought, but I'd say like most of these really cool beads, I took them apart. So I can offer a lot of really fun stuff, but that's what I've been doing. And I will make sure there's a link under this video if you want to, even if you just want to go look at what I've got and be nosy. That I do that all the time. You do not feel obligated to buy anything. I'm not asking you to. I'm just letting you know I want to get it into the place where I can actually make the most money and get back as much as I can toward what I paid. I know you can't get everything back, but I'm hoping to do pretty good. But see, I've got embroidery floss, I've got buttons, stickers, more kits, embroidery kits up there. I've got just all kinds. I've got a whole quilling kit up there. Just so many things that can make their way into some lots. And then I haven't even looked in my closet, but there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to be selling probably at least 1,000 things just to get rid of all the beads, I would imagine. I've already got, just the ones I've already bagged up are about 400 or 500 bags. So I know it's going to be well over 1,000 when I get done. So my old childhood toys over there, they're supposed to go up over the windows, but we haven't gotten that far yet. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing, hiding out with the windows closed because we're having a horrible heat wave like everybody is. So it's like 105 is going to be the high today, and I can't have the windows open. It was 79 in the house last night. It was really hot, and it took it all night to cool down. And I'm sure a lot of you are going through the same thing. So we're keeping everything closed up. And I do have one of those shade screens on the back window, not on the side one. I could probably open that one because the sun doesn't come through there now. So that's what I've been doing, trying to stay cool and keeping busy, trying to get a lot of stuff up. So I'm going to work on this sorting for about another hour, and then I'm going to start pushing stuff onto Etsy. And I may move those listings because I can pull them back out of my pictures because I put them in the trash, but I can pull them back out, put them back onto my phone one at a time, and throw them up on Etsy. And then that way people can get a discount on shipping because they automatically do that. They can get free shipping for over $35, and I get a lot of people that do that when I put supplies up. It's just knowing that if I list 1,000 things over the next month, it's going to cost me $200. But I'm hoping as I'm listing, I'm selling, so it covers some of those fees as I go, you know, because 1,000 listings might be $3,000, because nothing will be under $3, and some stuff is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20. So it's going to be a lot of money over those 1,000 listings as well, but it's going to take a while to sell it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can put $1,000 of stuff on eBay or Etsy, and it could take you 3 years to sell it. And you might not get that much because people will make offers. And even on eBay, I think even Etsy, it does offers now, but people can message you and say, hey, would you be willing to take this? And I can even put a discount coupon up if I want to. So it's going to be a lot, but I've got to get stuff moved out. So I'm hoping by the end of August, I can really have this room cleared out and have a lot more space opening up. I would like to get all of my crafting supplies onto one shelf. I'd like to be able to eliminate that one out of the room. Frankly, I'd like to get rid of a lot of this one too. That one I want to get out of over there with all my trays on it. I'd like to move that one over here and get rid of this one. So we shall see. We shall see. Or if this one stays, they get flipped, and this one's a bookcase instead. But I just gotta lighten the load. It's too much stuff, and I can't. I'm overwhelmed. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why you haven't seen me, is I'm going through all these bags. Some are mixed a lot. Some I'm literally sorting onto a tray over there and putting them, because these bags are individual, see? So I'm literally sorting them into bags in, you know, as many as I can, 6, 8, some are 4, just different, you know, numbers of things. I've got a bunch of red I did that with, and some are big bags of mixed too. See, there's a big bag of mixed, and some of those will get listed for a little bit more, like those ones over there. So it's a lot, but that's what I've been doing. I will be back to creating, but I just need a little more time to just make some space and get some stuff dealt with and really lighten the load in here. And so that'll be exciting. As I listed, it will be going in the other room into my drawers in there. But right now, I'm just leaving it in here to see what I'm doing. And I wasn't sure if I was going to put them on eBay, leave them on eBay or put them on Etsy. But I think to sell them on eBay, I almost have to give them away. Where Etsy, I can get what they're worth. So that's what I've been struggling with and working on. So I will be back again soon. I'll let you know how it's going. And when I do some jewelry kits, I'll show you what I'm doing when I make them, so that if you want ideas on how to make jewelry kits, you can see what I'm doing. But that's probably something I'll be doing maybe next week. I want to use up all 1,000 of these bags in the next few weeks. Like I said, I used about 400 up already, and then about 100 or 2 of some other bags. So I've got a lot of bag stuff already. So anyway, I'm rambling, so I'll let you go, and I will be back soon, and I doubt anybody's still watching anyway, but I just wanted to touch base and kind of show you what I've been up to and what kind of things I've been doing. I'll be back soon. Bye.